The facts do establish that our first Prime Minister was at critical moments more willing to take advice or suggestions from the British than from the Americans, for instance. So these are facts that I've put forward. To some extent that was natural because after all the British had ruled India and therefore the new Indian leadership was most familiar with the British. There was a certain comfort value. But the facts also show how Britain very cleverly manipulated the political leadership of India and to some extent even the US leaders in an effort to ensure that their interests prevailed. Because one of the key points I make in the book is that both the United States and the British Empire had very different interests in the Pacific and towards China. The US was interested in stopping communism. It had a geostrategic objective. The British objective was to preserve its empire, which basically meant colonies and trading rights. So one wanted confrontation with China, the other was willing to do accommodation with China. And since we were the only other major Asian power, we got pulled in two directions. What appears out of my research is that we did not take some fairly sound American advice. And here I do feel that the tendency to depend on the British led us to ignore or put aside advice which was very sensible from the US side, especially on the issue of recognition of the People's Republic of China.